Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just kind of starting out here looking at everything that we've built over the last few episodes, and I am so happy with how this town came out. I think that all of the buildings here have their own real distinct style, and I think it just looks really cool, everything kind of mashed together. But as I teased at the end of last video, I am moving away from this area. I feel like the Pirate Cove has really kind of hit a good point, and I'd like to move out a little bit further this way. So I have put in this path here, and we have some pretty wide open areas here that I would like to at least fill out a little bit. I have some ideas, and we're going to kind of do a lot of planning in this video. Probably not a whole lot of actually building much of the base. That's going to have to come way later once I get all the materials and everything. But what I can tell you is that this area here is kind of where I'm thinking of setting up our mega base. It kind of exists within this little valley in the jungle here. And as you can see, I've started cutting down a few of the trees. Some of the leaves are still disappearing, but I think that this would look really cool with that mountain as a backdrop, and then we can build up some stuff over here as well. And it's still pretty close to everybody. You can see our mushroom build is just over the hill, and then Jelly's base is over there, and Butts' town is right back there, so we are really central to everything still, which is what I'm looking for. But before we get to any of this, I do want to clean up this area over here and really have a good progression from the Pirate Cove all the way out, a nice path all the way out through here. So even though it's still pretty early in the episode, I think we're going to go right into a time lapse for building up just a small inn or village right over here. And I decided to go with more of a medieval look for this area just to break it up a bit from the jungle, and because we're starting to transition more into an oak forest and not a jungle, so it wouldn't make sense to keep that theme going through here. But I built up a very simple bridge and a very simple dock. I could imagine some boats could come through here before heading into the jungle a bit. And then I built an inn, and I love the way that the roof arches on this inn. I think it's really cool. I initially planned for this to be a stable, and so I just added a very small one on the side to keep a couple of horses at. And then I built up this tower, and for whatever reason, I love building towers. I think that they look really cool. They stand out really well, but I think that this works to keep an eye on the pillagers right next door. And after a bit of landscaping and everything, just adding in some trees, that lamppost and everything, I think this looks really cool. I did all the paths so it connects up and out here, and it feels a lot more like an actual town. And so this one just goes out towards Jelly's base, and this path over here goes into the jungle, but I don't think we're going to keep this for too long. And from the air, you get a much better feel of just how much like an actual village this is. I think it's really cool. I love the path blocks. I haven't used those too much until very recently, but they really help to actually make a good road in between buildings and everything like that. But if we come inside the inn here, it's actually totally empty right now. I've just got a couple of things set up so that I'm a little bit more protected, but I'll probably do an interior for here at some point. I've got one designed. I just didn't feel like building it right now. I don't know how often I'll actually be coming in here. I've built buildings like this in the past, and it's really just kind of nice to look at. I don't really use it that often. And even though I've got this path here going out into the jungle, I'm not planning on keeping this. I think actually it might be a good chance to plan out some of our mega base now. I want to essentially cut off this area between the jungle and this village here, or this entire forest, with a big mountain range. So something just to make this valley in the jungle that I can build up into. And I'm not really sure where the edge of this jungle is and where this forest begins, so I'm just going to do some dots with some red wool over here, and then I think maybe come through afterwards and cut down all of the trees. And this is kind of the edge of the jungle over on this side. It goes into this hill over here, so I think this is a good spot to stop. And then we'll kind of join this up. Maybe I'll leave a little gap here so that we can have a trail coming into it over here. But I also want to do the same thing on the other side along this river and the river over here. as well, just to kind of break it up and make more of a bowl shape. Okay, so we have all of our gear set up now. I've got a couple of backup axes that I made, and I guess it's time that we head off into the jungle. But I think I should probably change into something else really quickly for that. That's a little bit better. It's not much of a change, but I think it'll help keep us a little bit more comfortable in the jungle. We've got our line here now, so I guess we're just gonna have to start cutting. This might take a little while. And after 3 hours of non-stop tree cutting, this is what we've got. It is very different from what it was, and I probably still have more to do, honestly. But we just got a message from Sam and Crow that we are finally ready to do the fight. So let's head over there and we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. I still need to check with Sam if we're doing this for stakes or not.
I mean, I didn't really bring anything of value.
Okay.
I do have some stuff. I do have my. Actually, where are you? Okay. Here's some options. I could wager 3 of these. Could wager 3 of those.
Ooh.
I could wager 1 of these.
Okay.
Or I could wager the most valuable thing in my inventory. These 3. Deep slate coal ore.
I've got some of those already. I'm good with that.
Oh, okay. I also have that, I guess. But
I mean, hey, look at me here.
Yeah.
I also have.
I mean, I feel like we have a pretty easy arrangement here for the wager. Okay, so then, perhaps we should give them to Crow.
I was gonna say, give them to me.
Okay. Remember, we know where you live.
What?
Yeah.
First, we must traverse up the long crow with our legs, not our wings. It's a humbling experience.
So many different mob heads.
I was gonna say, humble yourselves upon this hall.
Okay, this one right here, huh?
Whoa.
That's a good one.
So I would like to pull your attention over here. Pay the price that is fair, enter the dome if you dare. So there's a bunch of other goodies and stuff in here, including food.
Okay. I donated some golden carrots for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I've made my selection of what I would like.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna pull you guys over here. So with this being the inaugural fight, I would like to draw your attention to the Hall of Champions. Hall or wall? I did wall. Wall of Champions. Maybe one day it'll be a hall. I'll blow through this.
Do you want to meet in the middle and then like we have a minute to go out?
Yeah.
It's like a Hunger Games type of situation.
Yeah, that seems to work. I will set a timer on my end.
Okay. Here, you wanna stand in that side of the water?
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get into the hot tub. All right. I want a good, clean, fair fight.
No.
You guys obviously understand the rules of wooden swords, no armor, no elytra for this fight specifically.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing food or no? I don't remember.
Sam,
do you have any food?
I have food on me, yeah.
How
Okay,
much?
We can do food.
I have 9 golden carrots.
Okay, that should be fine. I won't need that much.
It's very confident.
Okay.
All right. So you guys can pick wherever you guys want to go within this dome, and at the end of a minute, we will we ride at dawn, I guess.
Okay.
All
It
right.
is like 9 p.m. right now.
Let's
Ready? Go.
9 a.m. Go. Oh.
Keeping an eye on you.
It's okay. I know all the sneaky parts.
Yeah, you did help with this.
Oh, that is not safe.
Where's he going? Oh, there he is. Okay.
A reminder: it is going to be best of 3,
Okay.
and we can reset after every match.
True. There's a bee in here.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's have at you.
I don't see you.
I don't see you either. Oh, I know where he is.
Do you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know where you are.
Oh.
Oh, do you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
you see me? You see my name? You see
Yeah.
my name?
You're not crouching.
Yeah, there's no such thing as flanking when I've got the high ground Anakin.
Oh, who has the high ground now?
Still me.
No, it's me.
Oh, you, I guess. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
Oh, man, that
Sam,
range.
Sam, you got it.
Hey!
I didn't feel like I could hit him.
Alright, so Cinnamon has won the first round.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is what we call camouflage.
Alright, is my things down there? Or, like, do I get my things back?
Alright. Get back in the hot tub.
Well, I guess so. I guess I gotta redeem myself. This one.
Do you wanna switch sides to make it even?
No, of course not.
Okay, cool.
1 minute on the board, starting now.
Sword combat is not my thing.
Yeah, we should do a bow combat at some point. That'd be fun.
Oh man, bow
It's a
combat.
whole nother round.
Or dog fights. Or
There's not gonna be another round.
3, 2, 1. Go for it.
I lost you. I don't know where you went.
Ah,
I also forgot that
I know where you are.
Hey.
Hey.
I found you.
Oh.
It's a lot more of a fall there.
I was to say that was a hefty fall. Oh yeah.
Oh, I got him on
you
the on the defense.
Oh no.
Hey.
That is it.
Ugh. I feel like I hit you like twice the entire time. I feel like these swords are broken. I think I know I made the swords, but like you know.
Well, it was a good fight.
No, it wasn't. Don't you lie.
It was. You did a good job. Here, put her there.
Well.
All right, I can tell that this is not going to be the only time that we're going to be doing this.
No.
I
I'm
know.
challenging to a dog fight next.
Oh, aerial dog fight. I'm down.
Aerial dog fight. I think that'd be fun, but we'll do that. We'll save that for a later date.
Do you want any of your carrots back?
I don't need them.
Okay.
Consider that the secondary prize.
Oh, beautiful.
That was a pitiful
right.
that was a pitiful showing. I am very disappointed in myself. I need to go wallow in shame.
You gotta go train for next time. Well, I think that went just about as good as it could have gone. I'm really happy with that fight. Sam's a good sport about it, and I'm really glad that we were able to get a copy of Otherside. I've been looking for this for quite a while. I'm really happy with that fight. I know that Sam has already scheduled us to do another one, and hopefully that one goes about the same way, so fingers crossed for that. And it seems like Sam has even come by and dropped off the order that we had for this black dye. So this will come in handy. I've got a couple of projects in mind for the mega build that I'm going to need a lot of black dye for, so this is definitely going to be useful. I'm not totally sure how much he wants for that, so I can probably give him a couple diamond blocks. That should cover it. But now back to this, and I think now that we've got everything cleared out, we can probably start flattening this out and even putting down some of the red wool where we're going to build. So I think we'll do that in a time lapse, and I guess we'll just listen to some music while we're at it. Go. This might seem like a pretty big build, and it is. I mean, this is a 64 by 64 square right here. I mean, we are pretty much stretched out from that cliff to that mountain, so it's really filling up the space. And so this is how I planned out the project here. The plan is to build up a pretty large temple right in this red square here, and then 2 terraces in the blue circles. So I'll figure out some of the actual builds to put in here in a creative world. But another thing that I noticed is that there is a pretty large ravine that comes all the way down here. And so I think what I'm going to do is carry that through the mountain. I think that'll look really cool. It'll help kind of make this cliff face look a little bit taller. If that's a little bit confusing, don't worry about it. I think once we start digging it out, it'll make more sense. And I think we can even find something to do with this guy here. I found him wandering around here, and I managed to get him in a boat. And it looks like he's picked up a little friend too. So I think we can find some way to build this guy a more permanent home. But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait until the next episode because we are all out of time for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Two
All right.
bros chilling in the hot tub.
One block apart.